What's good? One person came in, one person hit the like. My boy Dow Pitts is in the building. Eric Kwan is in the building. Jonathan is in the building. My boy Banks, what up, though, Detroit? With the fifth pick in the NBA draft. Sean Family is in the building. Brian Ventura. Y'all remember Jesse the Body Ventura, the wrestler? Let's get the likes up. My boy C. Davis is in the building. Steve Holler is in the building. Oh yeah. Dixon, my boy Dixon is in the building. Michael is in the building. Kevin, my boy Gregory Brown, the likes is going up. Can I get the 20 likes? Can I get the 20 likes? I want to start talking from the gate. Are you sick about the pick? It's cool. The fifth pick is good money though. I know you probably want it, but y'all. Oh, Darvin be the coach tomorrow. I think that they announce it tomorrow. Jonathan said he'd be mad if who stays. Westbrook. Oh, we gonna get into it, but I need the likes to go up though. Yeah, I'm going with the Heat tonight, man. I'm on the Heat tonight. He said I'm lagging again. Damn, man, this shit is annoying. This Wi-Fi. Can I get the likes up? I got 13 likes, man. Can I get the likes up? And I got my whole crew in here, man. I got more than 13 people on here, so that means everybody that hit the like button. Oh man, you can't hear me? What the hell is wrong with this shit, man? Damn, it's annoying. Y'all hear me now? Damn. Oh yeah, they saying Rob trying to buy a second round pick. Yeah, let's get the likes up. I got 15 likes. Yeah, I seen all that. I seen all that. Let's get the likes up. But I want to touch on something real quick. I just want to touch on this quick. And I don't get why people always throw the race card in things. Like everything, always the race card. I spoke on and like I said, these wasn't even my words. These not even my words. I'm actually reporting exactly what I heard. This has nothing to do with me. And my guy, that's not how he feel. He's saying exactly what's going on. So people have their mind. Do they want to hear the news or they don't? If you want to hear the news, you got the Lakers. I believe tomorrow they're going down to Darvin Ham as a coach. If you want to hear the news or you don't, you know what I mean. I hate when people run a black man through the drains and this, that, and the third. That's just what it is. I'm giving y'all the news. Red's dog was good, bro. Desmond was good. I'm giving y'all the news. I clearly said this is what I'm hearing. And after I said what I'm hearing, that's just what my people's, he hearing. You see what I'm saying? He said Miami done. What happened? The game just started. No, Banks said Miami done. That's ridiculous. You out Marcus Smart not playing. You still could come back from that. That's not good. A 20, what's that? 5-point lead this early. It's still early though. You know what I'm saying? It's still early, but Miami should have jumped on him. Marcus Smart not playing, and that happens sometimes. You get the letdown like that. The only good thing is early, but a bad thing is they in Boston. Normally, if you home, you got better chance of making a run and coming back. But it's still early. Now Miami not yeah, they look old. They look old. But my thing is this with the Russ thing, right? I'm just I don't want me personally, I don't want I would rather we trade Russ because I just think that it's so much went on last year. I'd rather trade Russ. But if he come back, I think I'm be fine with it too. Magic Johnson, I don't agree with Magic Johnson much, but everything he said, I agree with him. Everything Magic said, I agree with him. When he said the Lakers take back a contract you really don't want, you just to get rid of Russ. That's a bad take right there. You don't want that. You don't want to trade him just to trade him. And like he said, and then I watched Trevor Lane, and then the young kid Sean. I think he's not in touch with reality. The young kid Sean that with Trevor Lane, and because what Magic said, I get exactly what Magic's saying. And the Lakers is about winning a championship. If you don't, if the trade is not going to make the Lakers championship contenders, and they have a legit chance of making the playoffs, winning championship, it don't make no sense of taking on a long-term contract. Because now this is what happened. This is what I'm rebuttal what the guy Sean was saying on the guy who was on Trevor Lane's show today. He was saying, "Oh, Magic." He's basically saying Magic don't know what he's talking about. He was a little sarcastic talking about Magic, and then he was like, Magic saying a guy who may not help. He said, "May not help." He said, "Okay, let's analyze both trade." He said the Indiana trade. You can't tell me that Malcolm Brogdon won't help. Now let me just break down Malcolm Brogdon. Right, he's a solid player, but we have to look at this. Malcolm Brogdon like 30. I think he'd be 30 this year, right? And he had a long history of injuries. Now the key to Malcolm Brogdon, he was like a solid defender. Now we all know the older you get, automatically, the older you get, your defense normally slips because you lose athleticism, different than that. He has a ton of injuries. Then his contract is fall. So at first I did a lot of analyzing. I'm like, hold up. I think I'm gonna ask Indiana for a first round pick because Russ is the better player. Let's just knock all that. Russ is the better player than Buddy Hield and Malcolm Brogdon. So I'm like, and they will get a hell of a cap relief. You taking on two big contracts. I said to myself, you know what? I want a pick now. I want a pick now because you think about it. Let's say this happened. Malcolm Brogdon struggled, right? Let's say he played okay. Let's say he played decent with the Lakers, but he get hurt. Like, let's just go by the track record. He got hurt every year, so we can't think, oh, now he's going to be healthy. So let's just go by his pattern. Let's say he get hurt, and let's say he played 50 plus games with the Lakers, whatever, right? And now the Lakers lost first or second round in the playoffs. That's not good for the Lakers. You know what I mean? Now you get that, and LeBron come off the books. Now let's say Buddy Hield come off the books. Now we got his contract on the books. Now we got to keep it real. They keep saying nobody going to help the Lakers. They're going to make them play hardball. And it's like the contradiction. Because they say, everybody and their mother know the Lakers have to trade Russ, right? Everybody and their mother know the Lakers have to trade Russ, right? It'd be the same thing with Brogdon. If he plays so-so and the Lakers see a free agent that they want and they got to move off his contract, and mind you, that's free agent period is a short period of time. So now team know you got to move off him. The team wants to, now with Brogdon, you want to clear cap space. Now it's harder because now if you trade in Brogdon, you just want a team if you're trying to clear cap space, you just gonna want a team to take him out, bringing anything back. Let's say you bring back maybe let's say $5 million because it's gonna be hard to bring nothing back. with a large contract like that. Let's say you bring $5 million back. Now with the situation with Brock, they don't ask for a first round pick. So now we giving up assets for what? LeBron off the books, other guys, whoever on the team, Buddy Hill, whoever, asking for a first round pick right back. So back to Indiana for a first round pick, because you may have to pay to get off him. He's over at 25. And he has a long injury history. And we all know everybody who came to the Lakers so far, they 3-point percentage could been with one team. It comes when they get to the Lakers, they shooting percentage just don't exist. Let's just keep it real from everybody. I don't have to Danny Green to everyone. Wayne Ellington, everyone. You look at they 3-point percentage for 1 year, it's like Wesley Mack, it drops. So you see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So now look what can happen. Now then the guy Sean said, "Oh, now let's go with the Hornets trade." He said, Gordon Hayward and Kelly Oubre. He said, "You can't tell me those two guys ain't gonna produce." And my thing is, why he keep even mentioning Gordon Hayward? And they got a younger player, what makes way more sense. A better player, a younger player, a healthier player makes way more sense in Terry Rozier. It's like he has a factuation with Gordon Hayward. And why would you want Gordon Hayward? He's 32 years old. His contract passed Russell. And then the guy Sean said, "Oh, yeah, but his contract only 1 year passed." It doesn't matter. Because the same situation with Brogdon. We want to get rid of him. Nobody gonna be quick to take on $33 million of Gordon Hayward money. I don't care if it's for 1 year. You're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to attach something with Gordon Hayward. Now let's talk about Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward production and things been slipping. He been hurt. He get hurt every year. So he's 32 years old. Can't expect him to get any healthier. Let this go by the pattern, right? And let's say this. We all know AD must go back to playing the 4. If AD playing the 4, where is Gordon Hayward going to be at? He can't start. He's not no 2. He's a 3. He's not no 2. No way Gordon Hayward is a 2. So now, if we have a center, AD, Bron, that means Gordon Hayward comes off the bench. So now you got a guy getting $30-something million coming off your bench. Then he stay hurt. So now the same scenario happens again. Let's say Lakers struggle. He get hurt again. Let's say he play his 40 games like he always play. Gordon Hayward plays 40-something games. The Lakers looking at a player free agency. Everybody named mother know the Lakers have to clear cap space. So now, Gordon Hayward on the books for 1 year. Now, how come? Now, you said everybody know that. So that means the same rules going to apply to Gordon Hayward. So now, teams going to sit back and be like, "Oh, Lakers trying to clear cap space because they want this free agent here." Right? But you got Gordon Hayward on the books for a whole another year. So now what's going to happen? You're going to have to attach a pick because now, like I said, the free agent window is short. So you got to make a decision quick. It's like either you're going to get stuck with him or you're not going to get this free agent. So now what the Lakers going to do? It's not like it's different now. Russ got 1 year left. They can decide to get it and ride with it. You know what I mean? And the Lakers don't got cap space this year anyway. You know what I mean? So it's totally two different scenarios. So now, and then with 30 million, and then another thing, with $30-something million that Gordon Hayward has, we're going to have to take back some salary. No team just going to swallow his whole $30-something million in their cap space. A lot of teams don't have cap space there. So we might have to take a guy who gets like $10 million. Because why go through all that if they're not that big of a difference maker? It don't even make sense. That's what I said. And I just want to show you guys, it may make sense to keep him. Because what Magic Johnson said, like I said, I don't agree with a lot of things Magic say. But that made a lot of sense. Because you taking back a contract, especially those guys. See, now a Rozier is different. He's younger. A team might feel, oh, Rose ain't looked at as a salary dump. Rose looked at as a salary dump. Definitely, Gordon Hayward would be a salary dump. His age, his production, his injury history, he would. Nobody want that contract. He would definitely be a salary. Malcolm Brogdon, people, it may be like, because now his production may be solid, but like I said, now he's 30. His injury history now teams, and then at the point guard position, believe me, his defense gonna slip. He's not gonna he with all them injuries and things, he's not gonna be able to keep up with these point guards. So his defense not gonna be what y'all might saw them in Milwaukee. So now we back to the same thing. Where we got more leverage now because there's no incentives, real incentives. Okay, it's not like, okay, a free agent we want where we trying to move Russ to get cash space. So now it's a little different, and he do have 1 year left, and then that changed fortunes on a team, $47 million off their books. So now it's to the point where I'm if a deal ain't right, I'm glad he, in the way Magic talking, like he said, I told Jeannie don't make, like the way he talking is convincing. That he's in her ear saying, listen, it's not worth it to take back long contract we might not want. And it's clear, like these guys not that difference makers that gonna make a difference. And then, like I said, with Gordon Hayward, where he's not even gonna start. Because clearly AD don't want to play center. And it's obvious the Lakers gotta put a center next to AD. Braun playing the 3. Gordon Hayward not no 2. You cannot even line them up. You know, how you gonna defend the 2? 2 guards be moving around. And they dribbling. There's no way he could do anything with 2 guard. He can't do nothing with a 3. He's not a defender. Gravity Artwork said Gordon Hayward going down the drains. See you later. So I'll be fine keeping Russ. That means we keep our picks. Yeah, like you have to sometimes you have to look at a big picture. Yeah, now Terry Rozier will make sense. Like I said, because now his contract only 20. It's not 30 something like Rozier. I mean, he stay healthy. And he's 20, 25, 26, however old he is. So now if it is, you have to move him. A team might need him. Be like, this guy, we need him. It's like a regular trade. He said, rush trade for some bubble gum. I know a lot of you guys don't like Russ, but we have to look at my boy George in the building. Cato is in the building. I'm pretty sure. Listen, if it's up to me, I'd rather trade him. But it will set your franchise back. I thought about it. Like, no, I'll take Brogdon and Buddy Hill, and I give up 2 seconds. This is exactly what I said I'd do at first. I said I always said I'd never do the first round pick for them. But I said I'd do Brogdon and Buddy Hill and give up 2 first round picks with Russ. Then I thought about it. I said, hold up. Buddy Hill, we all know he's not that. Jumping out off, he doing nothing. He gonna be like, and then we all know when players come to the Lakers, how many people came to the Lakers and played well but Malik Monk? Think about it. How many guys for a long time like this come to LA and play well outside Malik Monk? Think about it. Guys just don't come as a free agent, even low level, and really play good like how they played with their previous team. He said, I definitely don't want that disaster next year. We don't, but at the end of the day, like I get it, but I'm just keeping it real. Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, hold up. Brogdon stay hurt. He stay hurt. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I want a little more back. Because now, if it don't work out, If Brogdon don't work out, because Buddy Hill will be coming off the books, and he so give us 50 something games, then we frustrated. It's that type of season. Now we're getting rid of him. Now we stuck. That's why I'm like, I will want some picks coming back in case we do have to move. Maybe say, take 3 second-round picks instead of first-round pick to get rid of Brogdon. But Brogdon be easier to move than Gordon Hayward because he's a better player right now. He said, did Russ come out the mouth and say he's staying? No, Russ ain't say that. I'm going by what Magic Johnson said. Magic Johnson was on, I forgot who he interviewed with. Magic Johnson said he's telling Jeannie Russ will probably be better off with another coach, and let's try to run it back with Russ. If it's not a trade that don't make sense, it don't make no sense to get rid of Russ because you're going to get you're taking on contracts you don't want. You know a contract if you want or not. That's why I said, when you look at it, that's why I said the only thing makes sense is the Charlotte thing because you have a PJ Washington. He don't make that much money. And then he's younger. You get rid of him with your eyes closed. Kelly Oubre, a good young player, but his contract is expiring. And then you have Rozier. And it won't be hard getting rid of him. He only making $20 million if you have to clear cap space. If you need to reboot your team. Gordon Hayward kills your chances. Now it just brings your thing back a year. Because now he's on your books. Can I get the 50 likes? I got 41 likes. Can your boy get the 50 likes? He said, if I got a chance to get Kyrie, I don't want Kyrie, to be honest. I really don't. I don't want Kyrie Irving. I can't deal with all that drama, that uncertainty, not knowing. That's just why I said getting them injured players, especially if I'm going to take a risk on a player that got some type of injury history, I'd rather a low-level, I ain't gonna say low-level player, but a player who ain't making that as much money. Players who making big salaries with injuries, you nervous. I'm not doing it. Now, if it's a player like who has like somewhat of an injury, someone like he said they keep Russ through this man Braun leaving. I don't know. But Braun had to understand the business also. And it would be stupid for like just to get people just to get them. Now, I would rather do the John Wall straight up for Russ, at least his contract running off, than to do some of them trades that I'm talking about. That's why I said, Desmond, that Kyrie thing, I'm not. And then who you giving up for Kyrie? Nah. I see people saying Anthony Davis. No way in the world I do no AD for him. Kyrie is bugged out, man. He do his own thing. He say things, If the Lakers get Gordon Hayward, they will be stuck with that contract. They will be stuck with it. And they would have to rush you have a little more leverage. Because it's not like a free agent that they want right now where they have to dump salary. And then now you looking at now 2 years. Now you can't rebuild to 24. Nah, to be honest, if I do Russ for John Wall, I want something back. I don't want it to be straight up. John Wall ain't play all year. It's not a straight up trade. I want something more. Give me 2 second-round picks or something. Can I get the 50 line? I got 74 people in here, so I got almost like 30 people who didn't hit the like button. Exactly. Kyrie don't affect winning like AD. Correct. He do not. AD can have way less numbers and have a bigger impact than Kyrie. Yeah. And they're not doing it for the Westbrook. Durant not going for that. They're not doing that for Westbrook. Only way it'd be AD. They not doing that. Brooklyn got a hell of a fan base where they fans to go crazy. They fans will go crazy. I had 85 people in. Can I get some likes, man? Can I at least get the 55 likes? Whoever that hit the like button, can I hit the like button? Now, John Wall, Christian Wood, yes. Yes. Oh, you already know, Banks. You already know. That's definite. Exactly. AD got less offensive numbers, still impact the game. You kind of know what you getting with AD. And then my thing is this: why would you want to take an injured player? Bad enough, we like this with AD, crossing our fingers, hoping. Be like, man, can he give us 70 games? We're not even talking 80 games with AD. We like, damn. I think I'd take 70. At this point, people take 68. It's so bad with AD. You looking at it and you like, man, I think I'll take 68 games. Like 60, we'd be happy with 68 games with AD. And a healthy AD in the playoffs. 68 in the regular season. And a healthy AD in the playoffs. So you think I want to sit there and be, oh my God, I hope we have a healthy Gordon Hayward. Or, Gordon Hayward could give us 50 games because he's been averaging 40 games. So if he gives us 50 games, if Malcolm Brogdon could give us 60 games, I'm happy. Nah. Why would we, two big contracts, you have to cross your finger? Nah. Then Braun been having injury histories, injury late. You don't want to put your team through that. And who Gordon Hayward going to guard? LA fans seem like they cool with AZ. I ain't really hear much about people like disliking AD. Yeah, you've been consistent with that. See you later. See you later. Been consistent, not want to trade them picks. Because you can easily see things could go left quick at that much time. You're right. He said Hayward's such a big defensive liability. I agree with you, bro. I agree. He's so much a defensive liability. And my thing is, why though? I just don't get this. You're a Laker. You want to come up there and talk like you're so smart. You want to sit there and be sarcastic to our Magic and this and that. But why would you ever think about Gordon Hayward? Like how? You could. I respect him. It's like they always keep saying Gordon Hayward. Why? This man stayed hurt. He's 32 years old. This man ain't no spring chicken. And his production and health and stuff is on a decline. Why would you want to do that? And he got 2 years left on his deal. And Russ is the better player. Like since when these guys look when they say the top 50 players in the NBA, you typing that right now, Russ going to rank out over Brogdon, Buddy Hill, Gordon Hayward, Rozier, Oubre, John Wall, Christian Wood. We could do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now. Top 50 players in the NBA, Russ gonna be over them. So how can we possibly giving away the better player? Forget fit. Forget the fit. Exactly, Chris. He shouldn't even be mentioned. He shouldn't even be mentioned. I agree 100% with what you're saying, Chris. Like why? And I'm like, dude, like you have to be responsible for your platform. This guy Sean, oh yeah. He said, huh? Like he thought he said something slick. He said, Magic sitting there saying this, you getting contracts you wouldn't want. Like these guys, Gordon Hayward's only a year after Russ. That's a lot. That's actually 2 full years now. And where he starting at? Clearly, all reports basically been saying AD back at the 4 because it didn't work at the 5. So if AD back at the 4, that means somebody's gonna be playing center. LeBron playing the 3. So he's not no 2. Avery, what up, bro? Yeah, I don't. Hey, see you later. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, what about his game that you like that? Not now. Damn, put greatest players. And another thing, what Laker fans had to do, man. Laker fans had to stop getting on our players like that because it's like Laker fans, we dog our play. Like we was hard on KCP. I mean, ran KCP through the grounds, ran Kuzma through the grounds, running Russ through the grounds. So we have to stop because when we do that, it kills our players. Look what Kuzma doing. We are this is not a surprise to me. What Kuzma doing what he did last year. I mean this year. It don't surprise me. I'm pretty sure it don't surprise none of you guys. I'm pretty sure it don't surprise none of you guys what Kuzma did. So if it's not surprising what he did, Mississippi Dog said Westbrook damn trash. Yeah. DJ Lowe, yeah. It's one thing you critique him. Okay, my thing with Laker fans, I notice if if it's 10 games, he played good, a guy played good 7 of them games, people having a people have an issue with that. He have to at least play good 9 out of 10 games. Mike Conley. So far, I'm seeing guys named up there. I want to see who's in front of Russ that they had to trade. This they got this for this year. They had Russ at 25. Now they got him at the 34th best player. All the guys that been in trade, he over all of them. Because they got him at 34. They put Ingram at 30. How they put Ingram at 33? Like, how? How you put him at 33? Okay, you got Fox over him. How you got Fox over him? Yeah, Ben Simmons over him. Like, come on, stop it. Let me see. But the point I'm making, that's just one site. Now I'm gonna go to another one. I don't think I need to do that. You guys smart. I don't waste my time doing this. Y'all smart. He over all of them. He said THC is garbage and overhyped. What's garbage about THC? It's hard for me to do top 5 ever. I don't really have no top 5 ever. No, they had Bi over Russ Desmond, but they had him one spot over Russ. They had Russ 34 and Bi 33. They had him one spot over Russ. Yeah, like we runs our players down to the drain. Like so, my thing is Brogdon. If he coming and struggles some, Laker fans gonna get on him quick. Laker fans get on people quick. They have to. You have to. Okay, some criticism, but you have to let a player play it out. They went on Russ within the 5 games. When we started this, I could remember. I could go right back, and I remember Grant was like, "Yo, I changed my mind about Russ." And we like, "Damn!" And I remember Loyalty's like, "It's been 5 games since you took him that." I understand if he's not consistent, but um, Ernesto, you have to think like this. I get what you're saying. He's not consistent, but you also have to look at this in his offense. This whole season was a bunch of chaos. Guys in and out of lineup, no consistency. 1 minute he playing decent minute, next minute it's like no structure in the rotation or none of that. He said Russ been trash for years. What would be my ideal trade for Russ? My ideal trade for Russ would be I really like the Hornets thing with the PJ Washington, Rozier, and and Oubre. The reason why I like because we getting something to everything. We check the box with youth. We check the box with health. What else we got? Youth, health, um, a wing defender, and Oubre, an athletic guy in Oubre, um, a scoring guard and some toughness with Rozier, and a legitimate backup for with PJ Washington. Where if we go small, you can play him and AD and Brown. So that trade give a little of everything. My boy, thanks for the sub, man. We got a new subscriber here. My boy Q Tweezy 6501. He said, thanks for the info and work, brother. Just subscribe. Give my salute to the new subscriber, guys. Show some love how we do over here. We family over here, bro. This is a real excellent basketball channel here. Look at the comments. These guys very knowledgeable right here. These guys is very knowledgeable right here. Era, what's good, bro? Nike, what up, Nike? The TT. Dario, what's good? My thing is this. Let me ask y'all this. And it's trash. He getting on my nerves. I ain't gonna lie. I can't stand my. I'm rocking with Warriors. As long as Boston don't win, man, I can't stand no Boston. And it seemed like every time I watch the game, it's like Boston play good. When I'm not watching it, it'd be a little better. That's why I feel like I'm jinxing them. But I don't think we'll get Zach LaVine. I said that. I don't see that happening. But crazy things happen, but I don't see that happening. My thing is this: show of hands. Would y'all rather do a bad trade for Russ, or y'all rather keep Russ? He says always for fuck Boston. Now I can't root for Celtics. Banks said keep. Desmond said keep. Cassandra said keep. He said, "Hey yo," he said, "Pains me to." He said, "But keep Russ." A bad deal was now, but a bad deal would really kill us. Least we with Russ, we have a new coach. Be like, well, maybe the coach can help. And my thing is this: if I'm coaching Russ, this is what I'm doing with Russ from the gate. I'm talking to him from the gate. Listen, you starting. But if it's coming time we need to bring you off the bench, you have to just be straight up. I may have to bring you off the bench if that time comes, if it don't work. But as a starter, I'm gonna take you off the ball some. Hit Russ is quick enough to hit in mid range. I don't want you shooting no 3 pointers unless you're wide open, but try to drive to the basket and pull up. I feel much comfortable when when he drive hard and he pull up. I feel much comfortable with that. He's gonna get rid of him by any means necessary. He said, "What center will I bring in to move AD to the four?" I tell you, I like Mo Bamba because Mo Bamba and AD would be terror blocking shots. Um, Skill wise, I know he's not a center, but I just think AD and Woods would be. I just think that'd be. I think AD and Woods would be something special. Woods not the out center, but I think them two running the floor and Woods got this and that. And he be. I would love to see that AD and Woods. Woods block shots too. So skill wise and excitement, what I would love to see. And Woods, even if I might have to bring him off the bench and just have a center there, but then when we go a little smaller, play Woods. But I like Woods. I really, really want Woods because he got the three, the speed, him and eight. Oh my god! I think it'd be crazy excitement. I think they have the Staples Center rocking. Um, Damon Jones, I wouldn't be mad at him. Center. I think Mo Bamba defensively, I think it'd be crazy. Um, Next to AD. Um, Thomas Bryant, like I see, that's another thing. That's a perfect example. Now, take a risk on a guy like Thomas Bryant. Now, if we're getting him and for $4 million a 1 year, the injury history like that, he don't got a long history, but the last couple years he got hurt. I'd throw a dice on that. But throwing the dice on somebody who got multiple years left on their contract and their contract is in 20s to $30 million, no, I'm not willing to take that risk. Gregory Brown says suck harder. Yeah, you you might could do that. Start none, implement that, and have to have them from day one. You have to have these conversations. Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson. Him and AD be crazy defensively. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know Mo Bamba got 7'10" wingspan. That's crazy. You know what I mean? So those right there, I think is be, you know what I mean? But a guy like Woods, it'd be a situation about if let's say if we get Damon Jones. I'll start Damon Jones for a couple minutes, but my main guys will be AD and Woods. AD and Woods, I think, would be crazy. Mitchell Robinson, I think, it'd be good, but see, Mitchell Robinson, I think Mo Bamba would fit even better because he open the floor up with the threes. Robinson's injury prone, exactly. But back to what I was saying. Now a guy like Mitchell Robinson. Now if we give him $6 million, because we don't got no money to spend by it. $6 million, I think I'd throw the dice with that. Because he's still young. Upside, he's not killing us our cap. He's not hurting our future. If he don't play well, we have to move up off him. It's an easy fix. But the big contracts with guys like that, I can't do it. Yeah, I know I'm cutting in and out. I seen it pop up on the computer just now. I know Robinson. You're right. Robinson can't shoot and he injury prone, but defensively, he'd be like just like JaVale McGee. Just like JaVale McGee, the Lakers have to play him just like JaVale McGee. And he's younger. Robinson, what, 24, 25? So we need players to scratch the floor. I don't mind. Other players, the center position, I'm looking for a center that block and everything. See, see, that's wrong, bro. My thing is this: we not work. We have to deal with reality, guys. We really have to deal with reality. We have to look at it like this: our cap situation right now, we don't really have that much cap situation at all. We don't got no good cap situation. And far as trade, ain't too many centers that like it's hard. Like normally, when you trade centers, it's like I don't really see no trade for no real center. So my thing is this: you know how hard it is to get a shot blocker and someone who could stretch the floor. Is not too many guys that could do that. Mobama could do both, but after that, Thomas Bryant is not a big time shot blocker though. He's not. He's not considered running back with the same team. I don't think it'll be the same team because we got 7 roster spots open, and I think THT definitely is out of there. I don't see them bringing THT back. I'm more confident they can trade THT more than they trade Russ. So I think he's out of there, and depending on the salary, might have to throw none depending on who they getting back from THT, and then Russ. We don't really have much. That's why I said our situation is if I'm gonna get a center, I'd rather give me a center that blocking everything than a center who's shooting jump shots. Not me personally, I'm not crazy about a big man 7 foot shooting jump shots anyway. Yeah, we keep Russ. That's what I said. Get Woods. Woods. That's THT in the 3-team trade. THT and Kendrick Nunn for Woods. Yeah, I know that's the thing about it. That's why the stream yard even worse because it's streaming. That's why I ain't really do the stream yard because it's be even worse. Harrison Barnes for THT, yeah. His contract about to run out. You know what I mean? And then Harrison Barnes healthy, and then a lot of teams, his value is much higher. He considered more of a 3 guy. Exactly. Avery, you're right. We too top heavy for teams with high salary. We top heavy crazy. We had like 130 million with 3 guys. Like that's just ridiculous. Is that Russ State Christian Wood? Yeah. Do I think we're gonna do the Buddy Hill and Brogdon trade? Part of me thinking no. Because you see what Magic said, you're gonna end up taking contract you might not want. I think if the Lakers don't trade Russ, I think they got to be comfortable. The way it seemed to me, what Magic Johnson said, like I said, I don't agree with Magic. Magic could be saying off the wall stuff. But he sounded convincing. And he basically said, try to work it out, get a coach. We all know Phil isn't this the thing why teams better be careful. And I don't think the Lakers bluffing. Because you got Phil here supporting Russ. Now you got Magic in her ear. You know what I mean? And Pelinka probably feel the same way. Like, you know what I mean? Laker could be a big hole you take a contract you don't want. At least you know at least we know worst case scenario, right? At least we know next year we basically got one man, and that will be Anthony Davis on the books. Because I don't see THT making the pass this summer. I just don't see it. I think a lot of teams value him enough that they're gonna come off their senses. I think a lot of teams value THT. Mind you, he had like 10 teams try to sign him. You're not gonna come from this. What the guys got to realize. You're not gonna come from when you're a free agent. You had 10 teams was trying to sign you when you was a free agent just a year ago. You had no real injuries. Yes, your play was spotty, But you're 21 years old, no injuries, you play spotty, and you're in a good contract. $10 million ain't nothing. And expired the following year? Nah. So you ain't gonna have 10 teams want you, and now you played that bad, which he's didn't. He averaged 10 points. He had some good games. He still shows some sign. The outside shot still wildly inconsistent, but I think he need to work on the mid-range game. I think what hurt a lot of these players, they want everybody to be a three-point shooter, and a lot of people, somebody, you can look at THT stroke and the way his game is. I think THT would benefit having a good mid-range game. Because if he had a good mid-range game, he'd go to the basket hard. You notice with THT, either two things. He was shooting that three or he going to that basket. You never see him get and then stop and pull up. I hate that fadeaway he do. Like when he do that, it's like so he throw the ball all high. I don't like that. Like when he get like in trouble, and it's like always when he get in trouble. When he get in trouble, then he go like this and then do that one kick and just throw. I hate when he do that. That's an ugly shot. It's a low percentage shot. It don't look good. And he always do that when he get in trouble. When he start dribbling and he get in trouble, he always fade back and do that shot like that. Because that's his thing. If he's going to shoot the three, now I don't like the way he shoot the three. It should be high. It's not like clean. He don't have that clean like, pop. It's that. And that shit just be high and he's standing still. I don't like his form. But my thing is he just get past them, wop, and then the pull up. That quick, like that, to me, if I'm playing, that would be like my go-to move. Get past your man, then pull up, little short jumper. That's like money. And that shot always going to be there. That's the thing I like about Luau thing. Thank you. Luau thing contract finally done. So you're not going to come from waiting all these years Luau thing contract be done. Now you stuck again. You can't keep getting stuck. My thing, and I think the Lakers looking at it like this. They probably saying, either we throw it all on this year and get some bad contracts we don't like. And that's how you know Magic, that's how you know Lakers probably did talk to like Charlotte and Indiana. Because for him to even say that in like Utah and Houston, because he wouldn't even said that. Who is easier? This is a good question. He said, who is easiest to get, Christian Wood or Mo Bamba? I'm going to say more Christian Wood because I think THC have a strong enough value, especially then you add Kendrick Nunn. And what I'm hearing, Houston open to trade him. But I think that trade there would have to be a 3-team trade. Well, I think that Kendrick Nunn will probably stay in Houston and THT get rerouted somewhere else. Because I think that Mo Bamba going to have a lot of interest in this league. Because this thing, he's young and he do two things that a lot of teams like. He block shots and he can shoot the three. He's not a headache. You know what I mean? He got arm for days. You know what I mean? I don't see him getting no less than $10 million. I don't see him getting less than 10. And that's basically some of the stuff I was saying earlier. What my homeboy was telling me when he was saying about the Montrezl Harrell situation. And what he was saying about Montrezl, he said you just don't, when teams, young players get offered big money, you barely see them say, they worry about winning. Normally, when a guy is young and he get a big contract and he ain't make the money yet, they gotta pretty much take that deal. You take the deal. Bron ain't come off no bench. Yep. But see, um, you're right. But the OKC, I don't think the salary, Russ contract, I think is too big for somebody to swallow the whole THT. I could easily see them. They trade one of their first round picks for THT. Yeah, and that's another thing. You're right. He restricted. That's why I said I think Christian Woods is a little easier to get. Yeah, we need defenders. I like the Marcus Cousins. I like him. I definitely want my coming off the bench. Oh, I definitely think it may be a trade around draft night. I definitely could see that. I can see that because before free agency hit, I think they want to have the Russell Westbrook situation over with. What I think Rob Pelinka and Sean Marks talked about, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people ask that question. I don't know. I think it could be a lot of different. It might not be them directly. They might have they might have a decent relationship, and they might could just like, yo, man, this guy's bugged out. Yo, this guy's bugged out. They might just could be venting with each other. Like you just don't, you don't. I don't want to sit there and say it got to be trades. Like they say, misery love company, and everybody thought it's gonna be the Lakers and in Brooklyn playing in the finals. So it could be a situation where they both stress and could be going in on their players. Palenka could be going on in on Russ like this guy drive me nuts. He could be venting to Sean Marks about Russ. Sean Marks could be venting with him about Kyrie and Ben Simmons. So they could be venting with each other. Like you'd be surprised, like what probably brought them together. They could, yo, come on, yo. It could have started off like this, where they talk, and then a fuller gym, yo, Kyrie, man, yo, this guy Kyrie, man, I can't do it, man. I get rid of him. Oh yeah, this that third, yeah, I don't blame you because Russ, man, and Kyrie walking by, they probably be like, yo, let's go get something to eat. Cause now they, you know how that conversation getting feel like it's juicy, and now you may be like, let's go get something to eat. And it could be one of those scenarios. It might not have to be them talking about a trade. Because they both have headaches, and they both organization is like crazy. So they could be venting and could be siding with each other. It could be about management. Palenka, sometimes you want to vent with somebody, it may be like, yo, man, they on my back. Like, Palenka could be kicking dirt or talk about, yo, Rambis keep saying this, yo, I be making decisions and Rambis come in. Like it could be a lot of different things. You, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's more of that if you ask me. That would be now Russ decline that player option, that would be crazy. That right there will be crazy if he declined the player option. If he do that, he got somebody probably offer him a 3 year, 33 year, like $40 million deal. Yeah, I think Mamba out of there. What trade for Westbrook? I don't know. I think it's gonna be teams lined up though. Minnesota, that was a good move. They gave Conley a stake of the team. Even if he owned 3%, that's true. Even if he owned 3%, that may be an extra $5 million a profit coming to him. That's a lot. 5 million. And you ain't like you working, you just coaching. You getting two salaries. You get one at the end of the year, then your playing salary? Shit. That's what we talk about, DC. Magic supporting Russ. I think that's the smartest thing to do. For one, you're showing teams like, listen, in worst case scenario, we're gonna take them. I think the Lakers playing this beautifully because you have Bill Plaschke come out and said Phil wants Russ, and they took about keeping Russ. Then you see Magic come out and say that, and we know Magic and Phil is the top people that's in Genie Air. Magic, Phil, and Kurt Rambis. He said they're not venturing, they're talking trades. They could be talking trades. But I don't, I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't see no AD going to no Brooklyn for nothing. And I doubt if it's anything with Russ. With I don't think, to be honest, it might not, it could, I just think it seems to me it could be a conversation like how I said. I could easily see a conversation leading like that. Like I don't have plenty of conversations. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have plenty of conversations where one thing lead, the next thing you know, we come from talking about this and now the shit way over here. I think they're both in a similar situation. One got swept where the whole town is against him. One didn't make the playoffs. They both in big markets. They both got headaches. Russ is the Lakers' headaches, and Kyrie and Ben Simmons is Sean Marks' headaches. I just think there's a lot in common that they're going to be having a basic conversation. I think they could be having a basic conversation. I could easily see it. Where you talking, especially when you're talking about somebody, and then be like, yo, come on, let's go get some lunch. And it may be some things automatically going trading. You don't know their relationship. They might have had a good relationship before then. That's the same. Sign trade for Levine. I don't know. You think Chicago gonna want back Westbrook? Yeah. Like he said Chicago don't want Westbrook. That's the thing. You think Chicago want Westbrook? My thing is, man, I'm not trading AD for none of them. I won't even think about it. I'll give AD one more year to see how it turns out. If he's injured again this year and play like he played, then I'll be ready to move off him. AD is a person you don't want to move on from quick. You move on from quick, and he put together 4 or 5 healthy seasons, you'll be sick. AD was already slim. He's saying slim down. I don't know if that's a good thing. Yeah, Heat lost this game. The Heat is garbage. He just blew an opportunity. Marcus Smart not playing. Who jump shot will be back? Thanks, Strong. Appreciate that, bro. Who out for the Heat? Who's out for the Heat? I ain't even watched the game. Oh, Tyler Hero. He ain't been playing well, but they're gonna need him. They're gonna need him. If I'm Miami, I'm playing Duncan Robinson right now. You getting blown out, just let him play. Because if he get hot, it can carry over to the next game. They talk about Kyle Lowry. Ron Tom, what up, bro? Butler got trash knees. See, that's the thing about you had a good game last game, but you can't put it in. That's why these players get on my nerves, man. You can't put together a good series. Okay, out of 7 games, you can't give me 5 out of 7, a possible 7. That's why I was Bam ain't played good at all. He played good the last game. Now you coming up short this game. And these guys, like I couldn't be in that part of it you couldn't have me doing. That part there, I think people would be like, this guy's crazy. Because it'd be hard for me sitting down and the agent sitting there and be like, yeah, my client want max. And I'm like, okay, your client max is 170. 170 for 4 years or 5 years. Like 170 for 5 years. And then I look, just come off a playoff series, you got bumped. You had 3 good games and you went 3, 4 rounds in the playoffs? Nah. Nah. How was Westbrook experience in LA? Oh, my experience in LA? It was cool. It was cool. I always have fun in LA. It was cool. I like LA. Is Westbrook staying confirmed? No, it ain't confirmed. But the Lakers is putting Magic, and we got to think the Lakers on this one here, man. Because they basically saying, and they putting it out there, yo, we prepared to stay. Because I'm this to go to show Lakers ain't getting good offers for Russ as we speak today. So I definitely think it's definitely phone calls being made. Don't think that just because we can't technically you can't trade right now, but you best believe that teams is talking. Teams it's like preliminary talk, filling out period. And I think the filling out period, I don't think it's going well for us. So the Lakers probably teams probably trying to attach a first round pick to them and things. So Magic them like, yo, we can win. We can wait. Yeah, come to NY. The Lakers always been a loyal franchise. Yes, another thing. You could trade them at the deadline. I agree with you. You can move them at the deadline. I'm not doing that now. I'm not rushing for a bad deal. Because now, next, mind you, like this, years go by like this. A year go by like this, and then we didn't win this year. Next year come we don't win, and now our future still nah. At least if we know, okay, cool, we got one person on our books next year, we could go shopping. Now we could be talking about free agents. We can afford them, everything, and now ain't no mix up. Exactly. These players are so inconsistent. But the first thing they say, give me max money. Like I understand there's nothing wrong with asking for it, but I think my pushback would be so crazy. I think my thing would be like, I'll put some type of incentives. It definitely be playoffs incentives in my in the deal. Games play and playoffs incentives. Like these guys just don't like bam, like you did nothing. Like I don't understand that for the life of me. You can't give us you young. What Bam 25? You can't give us consecutive good games. Now it look like you got lucky. 84-57. Like y'all got 57 points in the fourth quarter. Like I have a problem with that right there. Jimmy Butler has 6 points. Bam got 5 points. Bam played 28 minutes. Got 5 points. He had 9 points now. Exactly, Cop Killer. AD ain't going nowhere. He had to request it. He said he feel LeBron don't like Russ. Maybe he don't, but the Lakers cannot, because that shit will set us. You take a bad deal. Oh, definitely, Witten. I'll be back to LA. I'll be back. He said Lakers' issues was injury related, which is true. 57 points, and you got a chance to I don't get that. You got a chance to really separate yourself in the series, a 3-1 lead, and you play like this? Boston defense ain't that good. My internet freezing, yeah, that's why I'll be probably like another 5 more minutes. To me, I don't really care about getting a star. My thing is, I want the roster to get filled out with good players, like a lot of good players. Because I think we could easy get like two guys could drop 20 easy. Get like guys who can get that like smoothly, not like if they struggle to get 20 points. We ain't getting no Trey Young or Zach LaVine. Yeah, Bam been coming up small. A lot of these players, a lot of these players. If Miami lose this series, this game here did it. Zach LaVine to the Kings. Or he visit with the Hawks. Can I get the 100 likes? Before I end this, I got 15 more likes to go. Can I get the 100 likes? I'm getting tired. One. They should never get beat by 40 points. Look at Miami and Boston. Never should get beat by 40. They're going to lose a series. This game here told it all right there. They had no guts. You had a chance to go up 3-1. That's right. My boy DC Fitter said, let's go. Get the likes up, man. That's right. Put the respect and get the like button, man. Because I'm going to make some changes. Well, let's get some likes, man. Exactly. These games have been too many blowouts because teams don't care. Like you play good one game and then you come out flat. How? How? With a whole roster. I understand a couple players come out flat, but then after a while, they picks it up. DC, you funny as shit, bro. He just been one of the worst player of game all time. I ain't even watching it. It's at the refs. We got 5 more for the big 100. 5 more for the big 100. These players can't be good for business. They've been going up. See, they tease you. Would be a good game. Then the next one be sloppy. Like, come on. He said, game making me sleepy. I'd have been cut that game off. Westbrook definitely has value, Greg. He definitely has value. And I think Magic Johnson, they looked at it like, damn, we was emotional during the season, and now what happened? He said, since I have 5 people in the chat, Cop Killer said game boring as fuck. He said Westbrook could be better next year if they trade Brown. I think with a better coach definitely matters. And I think this definitely humbled Real Westbrook. I think it's to the point where whatever the coach asks Westbrook to do, I think he just needs to do it. Ryan, what's good, bro? I don't know what happened to the Heat, man. I want this thing over with. D. John, what's good, bro? Oh, DC fitted at right before I'm about to leave. He hit the boy with the 20 piece. Appreciate that, bro. But yo, I'm at the I'm glad you hit the donation because I want to talk about that. Yo, that YouTube, I don't understand this. They don't give you all your money, man. I got paid yesterday, I think, from YouTube, and I was looking, and I'm like, even for the donations alone, that's why I see why people say Cash App, because that super chat is a scam. That super chat is a scam. You're not ain't no 3%. I think they give you a little bit of money here, then like spread it out throughout. Cause let's say if I got $300 in the super chat, let's say I start right now, and I get paid March 20, June 21st, because it's the 21st of every month, right? So now if I get paid June 21st, let's say I get $300 today. I'm not gonna see no $300 on the 21st just from the super chat. Like it's weird. I wish I could show y'all because I don't got nothing to hide. Like I'm not like one of these dudes. Let me see if I can do it through my phone. Show y'all. Like some dude. Oh, I nobody know what type of money. Like I see it, but it is. I see why people say the Cash App. Let me see if I could do it here. Yeah. Cash App is a big difference because they don't give it to you. He said YouTube take a cut off top. I think it's more than a cut. Like I think if I get 300, I think on Cash App, I think they'd be like, okay, we're gonna give them 100 this month, 100 next month, and I think they spread it out. Cause I said, yo, how? I'm like, how I got this, and I'm looking. If you look at it, you can clearly see the money you got from your donation, not counting the money for your views and all that other stuff. You like how it don't it throws you off. And I talked to FYF one time about it. He said that's why I don't deal with it. He do strictly a lot of people do strictly cash apps. because they rob you. They rob you because super chat. I think people do it because it's more easy. Some people don't want people to know their account. I think that's why people do that. Yeah, we had 100. Thanks. Now I'm 100 likes. I'm Mr. 100 likes. He said he want. He said Lakers should. He said Lakers should trade LeBron. He's fooling people. They not. They not. The Lakers not moving LeBron. They not. They're not going to trade LeBron. But I'm glad the Lakers coming out and doing these things. Oh, Reg, the StreamYard. Can you do it if you don't have to? See, I don't really know much about it. I could ask somebody because when I started doing StreamYard, I'm trying to think. I did it. I think I did it when I had like 500 people. I think I'm not really sure, Reg, but if I could help, I'm gonna help any way I could. Yeah, Greg said when Warriors get you down, it's over. Don't see. I don't. I'm not really handy know like that. Maybe these guys probably could tell you. I know they could tell you more than I could tell you about the StreamYard because somebody kind of helped me with it. Yeah, I definitely think Ty Lue, the same championship. I think Ty Lue would have won that with the Lakers. But I still think Vogel a good coach, but Vogel wasn't a strong enough figure to deal with a guy like Russ. I think that played the part. I, I think he definitely won that bubble ring. I think the Lakers was destined. That year the Lakers was destined. That's why they felt it. They like, nah, let's start this season back. The Lakers on too much of a groove, man. They was like, nah, they fought for that season to come back. They felt it that they could win. Yeah, Reg. Yeah, yeah, but if you got StreamYard already, I think it works. I don't know. I did it towards the end of around that time when I got StreamYard, the numbers grew quick and I got monetized so fast after that. So like I said, that was in the summer. In the summertime, my numbers always grow because the breaking news and the trades and free agents talk. So and trade deadline, my numbers always grow at that time, like the summertime and trade deadline, February and June and July. Those are my best months. Oh, he said he seen somebody with 25 subs do StreamYard. See that I'm not sure. I could have asked the Planet Randy. I ain't seen him. He been in school, but he be helping me out with a lot of that stuff. Yeah, you might can do StreamYard. You probably could. I'm not sure. I ask somebody. But that'd be dope. You do StreamYard because the numbers will grow. You go live and man, you kick it. A lot of people here know you, so a lot of people here would subscribe and come rock with you. A lot of people come rock with you, and that's like a one thing about this joint though. I noticed. See, I ain't do this because I didn't know nothing about it. But let's say if somebody like DC Fitted want to start a YouTube channel, I think it's easier for you guys than how with me because I ain't know nothing about it. So let's say if DC Fitted say I want a channel, I'm I'm a everybody know I'm cool as fuck. I will shout out and try to run traffic over to the person channel, and they, let's say if they come on my live, so now you could be like, yo, y'all subscribe, and people already familiar with y'all. Like everybody know Reg Dog already. People know DC. People know Eric. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all that people know that, especially if y'all showed y'all face. That's another thing I think is very important with people. If you want to do a YouTube channel, I think showing your face helps. Some people get over without showing their face, but I think it's a little easier because you can relate to a person. So I definitely think if one of you guys start you and y'all show y'all face, come on my channel, and y'all just regular talk on me, and you may say, oh, go on Goat Mike channel, y'all talk with Goat Mike and things like that, and I think it's easier. Yeah, because people, like, you sending somebody money is more personable, exactly, because you send and you don't really know how a person look. The person actually they put a cartoon character, a picture up there, or avatars, and then be like, yo, hit the cash app, hit the cash app, or not even the money. Yo, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I think you really have to have a powerful voice to pull that off. Because it's easier when somebody can nowadays feel connected. Like right now, when I was in LA, and there's a lot of guys out in LA, I might not know them. They're like, yo, and this happened to me before. This happened to me mostly with the beat. That always happened when the beat 139. Yo, I used to go places. I'm like, and people be like, yo, I like the interview you did with such and such. Yo, that thing was dope. You from the beat, right? I ain't gonna lie. That made me really feel. I'm like, damn. I got it with this basketball channel maybe one or two times. But one person knew me already, but it's like, yo, Kareem, I know you. One person knew me already. So I don't really count that. He said, yo, I didn't know you had YouTube channel. Because nobody see me as in like that. Most people see me, they don't see me doing this type of stuff. So dude was shocked. I'm flicking by because dude's a Laker fan. He said, I seen, I'm like, oh, look at my boy Doc. And he hit me up. I mean, he subscribed and stuff. So I don't count that. But one dude saw me, and I think it was the video with the snow, when it was snowing. He came, he's like, yo, I saw you, blah, blah, blah. And I forgot what I was talking about. It wasn't no bad. I think I was talking about Chief Keef. Yeah, I think I was talking about Chief Keef and the drill thing. And cause he ain't into basketball. And I think because when you talk about other topics, sometimes people when they watch YouTube, it connect. That's what I think I was talking about Chief Keef. And he's like, yo, yeah, you talk about that. I was like, yeah, yeah. And like, yeah, yeah. He's like, yo, I see you, I like you, man, da da da. And I could tell he just knew me just for that. He didn't know me at the basketball. He just knew me for that. Because I think that the video I did when I was in the snow. Yeah, rest in peace, Slay. Just Vision was good, bro. Yeah, and I think it helps talk about everything. Like Carcino talks about everything. But I think, like what you, Reg, talk about everything from the door, I think is great. See, me, if it ain't basketball, like it don't translate. Cause I think I went to like started late talking about everything. Because when I do talk about anything outside of basketball, it don't hold that much weight. I think my whole base is strictly basketball. Because even when I talk about like Tom Brady retired, it's like when I talk about drill rappers, like it's like it means nothing. Basketball, really Lakers. Because if I talk right now, if I sit there talk about the playoffs, I ain't gonna get that many views. If I sit there be like, oh, Miami Heat and Boston Celtics, or Golden State and Dallas, nobody cares. But when I talk NBA, when I talk Lakers, is a big difference. So part of it is good that because they say it's good to have when you talk about something specific, but then it's good when you versatile because you getting sports people too. And see, like guys like Carlsino, I think when you do that, I think the best way if y'all trying to start anybody trying to start a YouTube channel, I think it's best if you're gonna do it, talk maybe like every day about everything. Like if we're gonna do some news, we're gonna talk about some gossip, some sports. I think you can't like miss a day or talk about one or the other. I don't think that's gonna work. Like if you miss talk about basketball today and today Monday, and then you happen to bring up basketball on Thursday, and the other 2 days you just talking about um oh you got a channel. He said he got a separate sports channel. I subscribe to you. You showing me love, I show you love, bro. Oh, Dad say he gonna speak on politics. That's cool. Like especially if you strong and you knowledgeable about something, I definitely think that's the way to go. Because one thing you can't fool people. Street news always work. And then now, if you can use StreamYard, I think that's a way you can easily get subscribers quick. Because once you go live, I think that's the easiest way. Because once I started going live and like the stream, I think that helped me a lot. What's your YouTube channel, Just Vision? What is it, Just Vision? Let me look you up. I subscribe. You rocking with me. That's another thing where I don't like. A lot of people do that. A lot of people do that on. See, Just Vision. See, my boy Red's Dog just subscribe to you. That's what it's about. We helping each other, man. That's you with 107 subscribers. 'Cause I see a couple Just Visions. Yeah, talk to me, bro, because I'm about to log off in a minute. I need to know which one is you. And this is the thing. This is what I always tell people in life, man. When you very supportive, even if you not see, some people think, oh, it don't apply to me. But you may wake up one day and be like, I want to do a YouTube channel. Or your girl. It might not be you, it may be your girl, your son. Let's say one of y'all 40 years old and you got a son that's 19 years old, got a YouTube channel. Now, you're not a supportive person. Now, you know what happens? Now you may need that favor. Now you may go, hey, um, yo, can y'all subscribe to my daughter YouTube channel? Her YouTube channel is such and such. You might want to have, or your wife. Your wife may have a cooking channel. Being supportive, don't look at it as, damn, I don't got nothing going on. You might not have nothing going on today that you might not need nobody, but you might need something down the line. Might not be for you. You might wake up one do YouTube. You may have start having passion for something. You might want to do reaction videos. Let me just do reaction videos. Let me just do this. It don't have to be sports. Let me do news. I could be a black weatherman. What up, Kaif? What's good? That's why I say when you support, it comes back. God know your heart, man. God know your heart. You got to be pure. Now, Dad say you want to start. At least Dad's know I has an outlet. I could go on Kareem, tell Kareem automatically, and everybody familiar with him. His first day may have 20 subscribers. You know how hard it is to get 20 subscribers? 20 subscribers is hard. It's like starting a channel and getting 20 subscribers is hard. Yeah, we could be friends. D-Matic. Yeah, but y'all get what I'm saying, though. Because I'm a type of person, it's not that serious with me. Some people want you to pay them for me to show you love, to shout their channel. Some people ain't gonna do that. Like some people, know what some people will do? I know this for a fact. Like saying, for instance, right, homie just came, Just Vision. Now, some people like, oh, I'm not gonna shout his joint out. He had to donate to my channel. Look what Mrs. Skinny said about me. Oh, if you've been donating to my channel and stuff like that, I would have gave you a pass. A lot of people think like that. People ain't doing shit for free. Nobody gonna tell you, yo, okay, my boy Just Vision channel or my boy Reg Dog channel. Dude, people ain't doing that. You have to pay. People like, oh, nah, I do it for him because he sent me donations. So I help support his channel because he sent me donations. Some people don't do it on a strength. I just do it. You popped up and said, oh, you have a separate basketball channel. I'm like, oh, you got a channel? Yo, subscribe. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said people don't realize how real and how authentic I am. I'm real as it come. I'm real as it come. I'm real as it come, man. I'm positive. I ain't, I give everybody a shout out. Go ahead. Like a lot of people channels, they come here, yo, blah blah blah, and they get 4 or 5 people, maybe more than that, new subscribers. Right now, if Daz want to start YouTube, if he start channel today, and I go live or something, I'm pretty much guarantee you, at the end of the day, he probably have 25 subscribers, and that's good. That is good. Detroit is in that building. My boy Eric Wright, Trevor Lane in the building. Dante Hall. Daniel House is cool. He go hard. He play his toughness. He play a little D. He's cool for the cheap, for the low. Like Goat Mike. Like, to be honest, y'all seen it. Goat Mike had like 600 subscribers. His joint start moving up and it go down. Out every day, subscribe. Had him on the channel live. That's why I said, average person, yo, I used to have Goat Mike on here all the time. He getting arguments with people. People start feeling his numbers jumping. Yo, roll to 1,000 subscribers. I'm pumping Goat Mike up like crazy to get to 1,000. And then even when he made videos about me, average person would have never rocked with him again. That shit it rolled. That shit ain't do nothing for me. And I still, ain't like it used to be, but I still, I don't got no love loss against him. I subscribe to him, still go his channel, get a like and stuff like that. But a lot of people would have been like, we ain't rock with him. Because he came left field at me. Not once, not twice, like 3 times. And I got videos me pumping him. He's like, yo, Kareem, I don't know what's going on. I get the 900, then drop back down to 8 something. And he killed himself that time when this how what made me I'm like, damn, people really rock with me. Cause he had like went up to like 940 something subscribers. And when he made that video about me, he thought that was gonna help him with the subscribers. His shit skyrocket down. I said, damn, people really fuck with me, man. Cause people ain't like what he did. People really, yo, his shit shot down. Nah, I'm not cutting no Westbrook. I'm not cutting no Westbrook. Yeah, look at the big picture. You do all that. Now you got that 16 million on your books, and you're gonna be like, damn, I need that 16. Like Luol Deng, that 5 million was hurting the Lakers. One year, if we ain't had that 5 million, it would have been in much better shape. I forgot what year it was. I think it was the year right before we got LeBron. I think 17. I think it was 17. And I think we had like 25 million, and I think his 5 million would have been 30. I know it would have helped big time. We like, damn, we could have used that extra 5 million. So you can imagine $16 million. Yeah, it was a lot of epic joint. See you later. You remember them joints? Them joints used to be funny. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm real calm. I'm real calm. I'm real calm. I want everybody to win. Cause I look at it like this. One thing, when people go wrong at, how does YouTube thing work? Is if we all, it's like keeping the money in the community. If we all rock it, everybody gonna eat. Cause just think like this. Outside of the lives, my uploads may be 5 minutes, 3 minutes. If y'all watch it now, y'all gonna watch it later. Cause I see how the numbers jump later on. Like I may do a video, it start off good, then it slow down, but then I wake up the next day, it jumped up again. So I'm not, we not in each other way, man. People not fast. People move around from here. This 5 minutes. Now the lives is something different. Now, but people still stop by the live for a little minute, and that's still a view and a like. So it doesn't. The person don't have to watch. If you on live for 2 hours, they don't have to be there the whole 2 hours. They don't have to be there the whole 2 hours. They could stop by, listen to some drink for like 3 minutes, and then be like, all right, I might want to go to Ticket joint. Watch Ticket for a few minutes. He may be live. I'm gonna go to Goat Mike joint, watch his joint for a few minutes. I'm gonna go watch LA Sports Live. He live too. Let's say 3, 4, 5 of us live at the same time. People gonna bounce around. Nobody probably gonna stay nobody live for 2 hours. So you all win at the end of the day. Yeah, I remember most. He said the Lakers playoff sucks without the Lakers. Yo, Eric Wright is not playing, boy. Eric Wright is not playing. Yeah, so I appreciate everybody, but I just want y'all to be open minded just in case. So I don't want no riot, especially in LA. We don't need no riot if we end up keeping Westbrook. We don't need no riot if we end up keeping Westbrook. So if it happens and we keep him, man, I just want people open minded. It might be the best for the team. We have to look past it because we definitely be in good position next year. Now you ain't dealing with none of this. Clean books. We'd be able to afford anybody. It won't be no damn. We can't afford this player. Like right now, we can't afford Zach LaVine. Now let's say we had uh 50 million. Now you know, like, oh, it's a good chance we could get a player. That's the beauty of it. You want to put yourself in the best position. Because doing that and looking at these players, like, okay, Buddy Hill's like another KCP. Okay, Brogdon, he get hurt. Like, Is that gonna be enough? Can we beat the Denver Nuggets with that? With Jokic, Jamal Murray back, Bones Highland, all them guys. I like Oladipo too. See, that's another one. Now I take a chance. Now he have injury histories, but on a 1 year deal for $4 or $5 million is worth it. I'm not doing no Golden Hayward, no 30 something million. Cause now you stuck. You ain't gonna get stuck with no $5 million contract. You're just not gonna get stuck with a $5 million contract. Yeah, so yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. Appreciate everybody come through. Hit that like button, that subscribe. When you walk out, I appreciate all my new subscribers, all the people who subscribed today. I really appreciate it. Hit that like. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.